How's it going, everybody? My name is Derek. I'm back with another reaction video. This is Tom MacDonald with The System, as you can see here. I'm quite excited for this because look at this shit, man. Look at this shit. Also, Tom MacDonald, for the love of God, if you ever hear this, for serious, first of all, I'm getting something to you eventually. And working with you is going to happen. I swear to God, I'm making that happen before I die. I don't care what anyone says. Second, you are such a fucking savage, man. You are, no question, you are the most influential independent artist ever. Ever. Like, there's no question about it. Look at this fucking video, dude. Alright, I'm gonna hop right into this. I'm gonna love this. It came on my headphones the other day while I was outside doing yard work with my parents, helping them out. And, I didn't hear any of it. Like, I was fucking talking to them and shit, so I was like, man, I should really react to this later, so that's what I'm here for. It's been days. I've been trying to find a better way to record stuff. But yeah, let's check it out right now.
Welcome to the world, baby boy. I'll paint you red and white and blue.
What? What do you mean, bro? I just went through sitting through ads. Let's start this whole thing over, man. That's tragic. That's so annoying. I literally just sat through 2 ads.
Welcome to the world, baby boy. I'll paint you red and white and blue. The indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. Pretty quick.
Okay, you see the imagery going on, right? You know, it's not him speaking. It's obviously not Tom MacDonald speaking. It's the fucking evil in the world speaking.
Make you stupid with curriculums at school, and if the classroom doesn't do the trick, we'll make you watch the news. Pick your team, right or left. Take the red.
Yep, that's literally true. Why do you think school hasn't changed since it's, like, come about? No, not everyone learns the same way. You know what I mean? There are, like, almost 10 different ways to learn. And multimodal learning is a thing, which is how I learn. Like, I learn best when I learn through multiple different ways and I can apply them all together. And then you have a very concrete understanding of things. That is how we should be taught. Not sit down, you don't even have books anymore. What do you mean? They're made of books. Why do you think I'm doing this for video, bro?
You can vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose. Don't forget to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth. Get a job.
Yeah, yep. That's exactly right, man. Every single thing in society is designed against you and us and me. People like us, human beings. We are hated. We are hated. I'm not fucking joking, dude. God is real. And if you fucking think he's not, you've been brainwashed.
Buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth. Get a job that you can't stand so you can buy some cans of food. Go overseas and down for freedom. There's some oil we can use. Our democracy exists so that you think that you can choose. But our algorithms make you do what we want you to do. What's the problem?
Literally everything, bruh. This is the video is gonna be long.
We exist so that you think that you cans of food. Go overseas and down.
This is true, okay? I was thinking about this earlier and complaining to some people. Why is it that 0.01% animal that we are in the fucking world that we live in, why do we have to pay to fly across the world? We should all own our own personal plane that we know how to fly and use. We're human beings. We're so capable, man. I'm gonna calm down. But we are so capable. And we're just treated like babies. Do you guys want to be treated like a baby your whole life? I liked being spoiled growing up, but now I know there's more things to focus on than myself. And you should know that too if you're around my age or older. Your brain's not fully developed until 25. You have so much time to learn, and we should be learning in a completely different way.
Freedom, there's some oil we can use. Our democracy exists so that you think that you can choose. But our algorithms make you do what we want you to do. What's the problem? Your depressed society has you confused. We got medication for you that you'll probably abuse. Don't get married to a lady who also don't have a clue. And pump out a few babies that are just the same as you. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hits you all.
Yes.
Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
This shit's crazy, dude. Imagine you and your woman making this fucking video, dude. This shit's so this man, man. I want to work with this man more than anybody because he talks about the same shit I talk about. He knows God's fucking real, like Kanye. He knows the shit. He knows the system is fucking making the symptoms, and we're all victims because we're all placed into this shit without any consent or fucking asking of anybody. We've literally taken land from people the entire time we've existed. It's fucking stupid. And then you got fucking all kinds of shit going on. I can't even get into it, but I don't know. I have some really fucking far out theories about how we really got here and how we really have come to comprehend the things that we do. Why do we even have religion? God is every single piece of everything. So, and you're like, well, how could he let all this stuff happen? Well, that's the thing. He gave us free will. He gave every living being that he created, including the angels, free will. That is the whole purpose. Every other animal that you've ever thought of and seen also has consciousness. It's not just you. That's why we're so lost. The speciesism is taking over your mind.
Violence is a symptom, fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the world, baby girl. I'll paint you pink if that's okay. We'll encourage self-destruction through the music that you play. We divided all the men by trying politics and race, and honestly, it's working awesome. So for you, we'll do the same. Never teaching you to love yourself and inject you full of hate.
That's right. We shouldn't even have to be taught, guys. But they don't teach us anything. They give us a bunch of information to children, dude. Children? What do you think children... I remember learning about metamorphosis and butterflies and caterpillars and shit in 4th grade. What the fuck am I going to do with the information with that? You know what I did with that information as an adult? I was like, damn, even caterpillars have to force feed themselves, and they have to go through a metamorphosis and patience, and they have none of the fucking things going on in their life that we do. They just go about their life, eating, living, being glad to be alive, and then transformation happens, and then their life is freedom. They can go wherever they want. And they're still delicate. They have dust on their wings. Like, this shit is so meticulous. And they don't teach you the details because they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know any of this shit. I don't even know how old this video is. I'm going to find out. 11 months ago. So, yeah, these are all facts.
Same, never teaching you to love yourself, inject you full of hate, objectify your sexuality, then blame you for the rape, and weaponize the differences that make our men and women great, and just to screw with you,
He said, tell you that, and then blame you for rape. That's true. It sucks you don't want to talk about it, but it's a fucking important topic. People that get raped, they want justice. I want justice for them. My girlfriend and I watch fucking Special Victims Unit all the time. And I cry because it's a show, but it shows you exactly what the vision is. You think, okay, well, why does he think that? I think that because I think for myself. And I don't just let some system tell me how to live unless it is a natural system. Unless we work naturally like the fucking ecosystem, look how perfectly that works. Flawlessly. We interrupt it somehow. Something else must have interrupted us. We've domesticated ourselves, put us into cages that we don't ever go outside. It's 5 times more polluted in your house than it is outside. And they call it polluted outside. Oh, they don't want you to go outside because of that. It's simple logic. It really is. This is why I say this about Tom McDonald. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. This is how it is. This is the truth. Whether you want to admit it is to yourself or not.
We'll do the same, never teaching you to love yourself, inject you full of hate.
But that's something else they don't teach us, man. Emotions. Emotions are complicated, but they're only complicated because we have all these words to describe our emotions. Instead of just feeling them for what they are, we have all these people telling us about what we're supposed to think about how we feel, and instead of really thinking for ourselves about what we're supposed to feel. But that is because we're born into it. We're born into the system and normalized.
Objectify your sexuality, then blame you for the rape, and weaponize the different...
Objectify your sexuality. Yeah. It's embarrassing. Think about all the geniuses in the world. We're just animals, dude. Yeah, we have consciousness, and that's common among us, but that's common among every animal.
What I failed to say here is that we should be far beyond where we are consciously.
That make our men and women granted just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same. We'll empower you with rights to vote and fight for equal pay, and have the men turn into women and you'll fight for them again. But you thought you had it figured out, but everything has changed.
There's a reason we have a biological structure in nature. There's a reason. And before you jump the gun on me, I'm going to say this too. There are animals that hump each other of the same gender out there. And you know what you would say about them? Oh, maybe they're just a little stupid, or they don't really get how it works, right? Okay, so why can't we just apply that to human beings and be okay with that? Be like, oh, that's cute. Why can't we just be okay with it? Why do we have to be so hateful? Like, I'm fine with all of that stuff. Oh my God, I could go into like 1,000 different things. This is what I'm talking about. There's so much shit going on.
To screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same. We'll empower you with rights to vote and
Just to screw with you. They're not even actually caring for you guys. They don't care about you at all. They care about themselves. They think you're a fucking burden. That's why they make these diseases. Yeah, sure, maybe some diseases exist in nature, but not to the extent that we have. There's got to be people doing something behind the scenes. Like, people are people, guys. Think about people you went to school with, and then they grow up, and you never see them again. They're in the darkness. Some people are in the darkness, and they just grow up to be hateful, and then they go into this system, and then they do all this shit because they hate us. There have been things that happen to these people that make them that way. This is exactly all the things that happen.
just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same. We'll empower you with rights to vote and fight for equal pay, and have the men turn into women and you'll fight for them again. But you thought you had it figured out, but everything has changed. Welcome to the system. Please enjoy your stay. Here's a Bible and a bottle of the cheapest booze we made.
Man, I keep thinking I can't even cover it all. I can't even cover it all. This would be a good lyric video to have because it's really, 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 really true.
Find a man who can take care of you.
Listen, we're not all the same. We all have the same rights, and we all are equal when it comes to the fact that we're made by the same thing. We're all created by the same being. Every creature you see, every planet you've ever heard of, every sun consists of one thing. And whether you want to admit that thing is God or Allah or whatever you want to call it, a yin-yang is also a symbol of God. It doesn't matter. Peace and love is fluent in nature. Eating is a need. Fighting for survival, very rational way to go about it. If you don't make it, you die and you go back into the universe. It's not that difficult. No energy's ever wasted, right? Okay, so how can we say that our spiritual energy doesn't just go back? We have the power to pick what our destiny is, where we want to be in life. And you guys let something like a system, an unnatural system, mind you, an unnatural system tell you what to do on a daily, day-to-day basis, more than you even take advice from your own parents even. Like the things your parents teach you were taught to them by their parents, that were taught by the system, that were taught by their parents, and etc. Buy our soap, like Hobo Johnson says. Can't you see? You should buy my soap. Why? Why do we have to buy anything? No other animal has to buy anything. That's the price we pay so that we don't have to go through that. I don't know how someone somehow thinks that this is better, but whatever.
The hoes we made, buy a house and settle down, fulfill your duty, procreate, and make a couple babies who will also do the same.
Yeah, like I just said. Procreate is for a specific reason. Like, most animals have lifetime mates. Or they kill their other mate, and their other mate never mates again. Or they never mate again. I'm telling you guys, this system is fucked up. There's nothing right about this system. And there's everything wrong with it. Entirely. I'm not lying to you.
System, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, I hate you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the world, everybody. I'ma paint you black and white. I'ma make you hate each other so that everyone will fight. I'ma give you our religion, let the righteous...
Guys, this is how easy it is. Have you... I know many of you have seen Naruto.
Spoilers.
What happened to the Akatsuki?
Until 1605.
What happened? They were swooped out of their fucking goals because of things that happened to them by evil people. You know what I'm saying? Man, fucking... Nagato was pissed. You can't just kill basically his brother and expect nothing to happen. His entire mindset changed because Yahiko was the one pulling everything together with the peace, and he had followers. But the second you killed that leader, their followers go everywhere. It's the same thing that happened with MLK. It's the same thing that happened with JFK. It's the same thing that keeps happening because there are not enough precautions being taken because these people don't understand how dark this really is. I've come to the fact of understanding that the people that create this system are evil fucking geniuses. And they just make fun of you and they think you're dirt. They don't think you're even human. And that's because of money. It shouldn't even exist. I'm telling you. I'm telling you this because I want you all to be happy so bad. I literally cry for you guys all the fucking time. And because I get mad at you, but it's not your fault. It's the system's fault.
The light, but I will also give you science to oppose the word of Christ. And I'ma give you borders, they're imaginary lines. If you cross them, go to war and win when everybody dies. And I'ma give you money that you'll value more than life and let the 1% have everything while you fight to survive.
I just read about this today, why it's dangerous, the dangers of having money. And you know how hard it was for me to find that freaking article? It's...
And I'ma give you money that you'll value more than life and let the 1% have everything while you fight to survive. And then I'll give you politics, I'll call it left and right. And while you divide yourselves, I will conquer both the sides. And
a gigantic fucking picture. It's not about owning a country or a city or a state or a continent. They want to own the fucking planet. Okay? They want to own your entire fucking planet. They don't want you to have any rights to it. They want to own all of them through money. I plan to speak the truth no matter what. I fucking will.
See, I'm the system. My whole purpose is divide. What you choose will never matter because everything is mine. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
Nova Rockefeller. I'm telling you, man, this guy doesn't give a fuck. I have a good friend named her name's not actually Mary, but we call her Mary. That's what we call her. And, we talk about this shit all the time. She lives in Canada, too.
Not like me. I live in America. I was referring to Tom here.
And we talk about this shit all the time. And her friends don't want to hear about it. But they know some things. But they don't want to hear some things. Because they don't want to admit it. They don't want to admit that that's the world that they live in. Because it's fine to have positivity in your life and to go about life in a positive way. But that doesn't mean you can just be a step-on. Or a pushover. Or a pissant. Like, you can't just... Like, everyone has the right to live. And everyone has the right to fight for their rights to live. It's that simple. If guns were created, people should be able to have access to guns. It's that simple. Why would the government be the only people you want to own a gun? It doesn't make any sense. How are you going to defend yourself if they were to somehow become evil? Oh, that's never going to happen. Oh, how would that happen? What do you mean? That's happened all throughout history. But they don't teach you that. They don't teach you that, just like they don't teach you most of the stuff in here.
They do teach you some of this shit, but they teach you as a child, when you can't even comprehend the volume or piece together everything to make sense of why it's incredible. Because nature has all the answers and it can teach you lessons. But I can't understand all that shit with a little baby brain.
Yeah. Give you science to oppose the word of Christ. Listen to this. Listen to this right now. In science, there's one man
Named Peter Higgs and his team of scientists.
Whenever I found this out, I was like, duh. Why didn't I think of that fucking sooner? The basis of an atom is the smallest form of matter, right? Okay, well, what about mass? What's the smallest form of mass? Well, it's smaller than an atom because this atom has mass. Have you ever heard of the God particle?
Or the Higgs boson.
That explains it all. It's a God particle that exists in every single atom that exists. Do you know what that means? Do you get what I'm saying? Every planet is made up of atoms. Everything is made of atoms. And those atoms are made of God. Why do you think when you split an atom in half, it makes a fucking humongous explosion? It's because you're cutting something that is the size that has power inside of it greater than anything. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying. It's an impossible quest. You can't just take science and be like, oh, it doesn't apply to God. Oh, how? Where's the God science at? Where's the research for God science? You guys have just left it all up to them. And the thing is, because they make the system seem like it's harder to use than it is. That's why they push it. Because it's so simple. Like, if I was an evil person, I would think just like these people. But I don't. Because I choose to see the light. Because I know God is everything.
And I'ma give you borders, they're imaginary lines. If you cross them, go to war and win when everybody dies.
Exactly. What I was talking about. Dividing the world up into parts that we own. No one owns anything. No matter what you say, no matter what knowledge you have of it, you're not actually fucking owning anything. Because what? Because we have laws. Oh, okay, but in the great complex of the universe, what are you really accomplishing? What are you really doing with the life that was sacrificed and given to you when you survived from fucking millions of fucking sperm cells, dude? They will never exist, like Neil deGrasse Tyson said. They will never, ever exist. They're just back into the universe. There's no pain. There's no consciousness. There's no, there's nothing. There's no downside at all. Obviously, in the society that we have with everyone fucking themselves all the time, that's pretty ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, but it's because we don't understand the value and the volume that our life has. And that's exactly what this whole song is about. It's literally got everything about it that's made by a house and settle down, fulfill your
duty, procreate, and make a couple babies who will also...
I gotta go back a couple times, man. Because
Indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. Pretty quick will make you stupid with curriculums at school. And if the classroom doesn't do the trick, we'll make you watch the news. Pick your team, right or left, take the red pill or the blue. You can vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose. Don't forget to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth.
yeah, exactly. I can really just stop here because this song has covered every single thing that there is to cover in the system. If you want to learn about what the system is doing to you, read through these lyrics. I'm finna do a fucking lyric. Shut up. I'm finna do a
Nothing.
lyric video about this because this is just ridiculous. It is just ridiculous. I'm so tired of being in a cage, working a 9 to 5, man. The rest of the animals make up 99.99% of the earth, the rest of the world, because we're only as good as we are as a community. Okay? That's as true as it can get. Because if everyone's in a negative mindset, always sad and always depressed and never happy or never have any form of fulfillment all the time, and that's the kind of people that they're always around, they're going to think the world is full of shit and negativity. This is why people kill themselves. This is why I used to feel that way. This is why people in my family used to feel that way. And that shit is not okay. There is nothing okay about something like this. Nothing. Not one single thing. Nature has all the answers that you would ever need. And if you start paying attention to the lessons that nature has to offer, you will start to see the things that I see on a regular basis. And I'm gonna start doing this shit. I don't freaking care. I don't care what I have to look like, what I have to dress up as. I'll get in any costume it takes if I can do this and make a point out of everything. I'll wear clown makeup. I don't care, dude. I'm going in. I'm going in on this shit. That's why I made this YouTube channel, because I'm really tired of getting on Snapchat. I'm gonna rant for a tiny bit and then I'm done. But I'm tired of getting on Snapchat and complaining to these people about shit, or Facebook, and trying to spread the message, and only like one person shares it, or one person even likes it. And most people don't even share anything. Or Snapchat, and like not get any responses from people that are supposed to be my friends on Snapchat. And then those people sometimes aren't even really your friend. You just think they are because they're chill with you. And anyway, the system is fucked. We need to make a new one, and we need to make it with love and peace and everything good about the world. So that is everything for this video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and peace out. Seriously, thank you for watching this video, and like if you want, I don't care. Subscribe if you want, I don't care. I'm not even gonna worry about it in the future, actually, because if you guys want to subscribe and like, you're gonna do that anyway. I do whenever I watch YouTube videos, so I don't really subscribe to people, but I definitely give people likes and dislikes. So anyway, take everything you can with that. Look at these lyrics, check it out, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Peace.